So Ken, what you wanting us to do?
I just got a giant stump up here. It's an ash tree stump, and I'd really want just the exterior roots that are on top of the ground taken off.
Okay.
That just makes it hard to mow.
Sure.
It's the stump will be 3 years old in January. I've been wanting to go get me a stump router and just cut them off to do the same thing.
Okay.
Because the stump is way too big. It's in a spot where I don't care about it.
Okay.
Just so I can mow.
Okay. Now give us a little update. You were wanting a little Johnny.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever gotten one?
No.
No?
I still have my other one.
Okay. You want me to talk to your finance committee?
Yeah.
You want to dig that one out?
Yeah, want to yank that one out. This way we can see if it's going to work or not.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll dig or not.
This is probably a 15-year-old stump.
Oh, wow.
Do you have any idea what kind of tree it was?
Pine tree.
Okay.
I heard it. Heard a crack.
I would have thought that'd have been a whole lot more rotten than that.
It's pulling up. Roots way out here. Wow.
My mower blades, thank you for that.
I don't know that I've ever been thanked by mower blades before. This is your second appearance on Tractor Time with Tim.
I tell you, my fame continues.
I think this stump you've got set out for us here may be a little bit bigger than what Casey can handle.
I told you it was big. That's why I just thought if you wanted to play with something, you know, I got these extra roots laying around here that just get in the way of everything. You notice the nice flat spots where my mower deck is smoothed them, shaved them off pretty smooth.
Yeah, I can see that this could really be a help. If you could just get some of these, whatever we can pull off of here, it could really help you.
This stump will be 3 years old in January.
Well, someday
So-
we're going to get a stump grinder. Maybe we can bring that thing down here.
Ooh.
It'd take a
Yeah.
long time to grind.
Yeah.
That's a big tree. That was an ash tree, you said?
Yeah. Tremendous amount of shade other than every other year of the seeds that fell.
Okay.
Thousands and thousands, millions of seeds, and they all went right in the pool.
Oh.
Folks, we've lost essentially all of our ash trees here in Indiana, and the emerald ash borer, it's just, it's such a shame too, because ash is such a good tree. Okay, well, let's see if me and Casey can get started.
Okay.
I don't know how big ones we can get here, but we'll try. That thing there looks pretty big.
Yeah, it probably is.
And you know there's no electrical line down here or anything.
There's nothing like that.
Okay.
Got my gas and my water line over there, but we're not close to it.
Wow.
I'm really trying to reach in there and get just the roots without tearing up any more grass than I actually have to.
It's doing a great job of that.
Yeah, it's so far we've not found one that's going to cause any stress for it, but I have a feeling that's going to change here in a minute.
Yeah.
That's my wife, Denise.
Well, so this is who we're supposed to work on, Ken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the finance committee for our family. He wants me to work on you for 1025R, yeah.
Have you been trying to convince her?
I got the brochures sitting there on my desk all the time. She has to walk past them to see them.
I bet she's never seen it. You must not be quite persistent then.
Probably the realization sets in and you go, oh.
How long has this tree been here? Probably since you bought the property.
We've been here 35 years, and it was a big tree when we moved in.
There she goes. Wow.
Firewood.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I scared it. I scared it with my saw.
Yeah.
As Christy mentioned, you can see in these scenes that the back end of Casey is just hardly heavy enough. There is an option available for additional counterweight on the back end of the CX-17C. We could use that here.
There you go.
Good soil in here, Ken.
This is probably the only place where I got good soil. So the practice when these homes were built 60 years ago, they dug a basement, and then they filled the basement in, but they didn't cart off all that clay that they dug out of the basement. They just spread it through your yard.
Oh
So I have clay for topsoil in a lot of my yard.
Okay, here's your chance.
No, you go right ahead.
Come on, you want to try it? You know you do.
We know you want to try
I'll
it.
break it.
I was right out there on that little guy.
Oh, just a little baby one he wants me to test on.
Yeah, just getting him started.
Yeah.
He wants to start on the whole stump.
Exactly.
He's got it in the ground, Christy.
Yeah, it's better than I did the first time.
Now we can talk about them.
Oh, great.
Yeah. 2 boys and big toys. It's like a sandbox, only with a big giant stump. So it's my understanding that Ken wants a 1025R like we have.
Oh,
Yeah.
in a big yard to just dig up and
Oh,
put back and
okay,
dig up. Yes,
okay.
yes.
So I'm supposed to try to convince you to let him have the
Oh,
John
well,
Deere. Yeah.
as soon as I get my bathroom remodeled.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
Ken. It's
yeah.
on camera now.
Yeah.
remodel the bathroom, for, and then
And
you can get the tractor.
maybe we'll see what else
Uh-oh.
needs to be done.
Maybe.
But
Ken's really seemed to get the hang of the controls pretty quickly. As you saw in our last video with Ken, he's got some heavy equipment experience way back in his past. So it's not entirely new to him. It gets really tough as you get close to the edge of this stump because, you know, these roots are just too big for a machine this size. I don't know. We probably could dig this stump out. Just not sure how long and how much patience it would take to do so. Be interesting. We might keep fiddling with it. Maybe I can talk Ken into letting us try. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? That thing is huge. Get that bucket down a little flatter and you get just even a little more push, it seems to me like. Now for this job, we're using the 12-inch bucket. This is the first time I've used a 12-inch bucket on Casey. But for this project, I wanted the smallest bucket I could have. If I could have used Johnny's 8-inch bucket, I would have done so. It's nice to have a really narrow bucket to be able to get as much pry as you can without, you know, taking so much dirt. I don't think he's got a chance of getting that thing pried out. If he does, I'll be really surprised. You have to dig a lot deeper around that thing to get it out. It's a unique stump. There's a lot of knobs and stuff like that that seem like we're sticking up kind of. Yeah, see, he's breaking stuff now. That'll really help. The way Casey's arm and all is made, a 12-inch bucket is about as narrow as you can go. You can see the way those pins stick out and everything. There might be another, you know, you might be able to get by with a 10-inch bucket, but if you had anything narrower much than the 12, you wouldn't be able to fit the whole thing in a trench. So Case has provided a 12-inch and an 18-inch bucket, and then the standard is the 16. So I actually have 3 buckets now. The 12 and the 16-inch bucket have 3 teeth on them. The 18-inch bucket has 4 teeth on it. My dad's #1 rule of stump removal is keep digging. That's what he said. Keep digging. #2, if you can't break a root, get further from the stump and you'll eventually be able to break it. So those are pretty brute force rules, but that's the 2 rules that he told me on digging a stump. You guys have met my dad in some of the other videos, so you can tell that he probably knows what he's doing when it comes to digging out stumps. Example of rule #2. Watch it, Christy. You're going to lose your job.
I know.
Ken's doing a pretty good job.
How do you think Casey's doing?
I think doing a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot more than what I would have gotten into myself.
We can dig this guy out before dark, Christy.
I don't know.
You don't have to dig the whole thing out.
I know, but it's screaming to me. It's mocking me.
I don't know. I don't see the top of that stump wiggling at all.
Look closer. I think if you look close, it's shaking in its boots. No, we're not even close to getting the tree out. But I think we can get him out. It'll just take a while.
Wow.
I sure do need a thumb.
Yeah, that would be nice. You need to floss again. There you go. Wow. You got it.
I'm gonna have to hang this one on my wall.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't hardly see it, but Ken mentioned off camera that this is a separate stump. Over on this side of the tree where we're digging now is actually a different stump, so we decided we're going to get it out by itself.
What kind of tractor do you have?
I have a 1991 285 lawn tractor.
You have a blade for it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I push a lot of snow.
Oh.
I push my whole street from that driveway down there all the way up to that corner,
Just because you can.
just because I can. I love the snow,
Okay.
and you know I do all these driveways around here too. So,
Oh, wow. Yeah.
so if your neighbor, my neighbor, you're in there just like Tim does. He does
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
You know, you got that blade. You know, you do your own driveway, and 10 minutes later you're done.
2 years
Right.
we had no snow.
I know.
So he's not been very happy.
See, now he shows me all his tractors and stuff. I have to take him in my garage and show him my compressor.
Yeah, we need a bigger air
Don't
compressor.
take him into our garage, please.
That's awesome. Yay!
I think the big one's almost out.
Which big one?
You do fish fries?
Well, see, I
I
go.
like fish.
You like fish? We'll have to take
Did
care
they
of
just invite us for fish?
fish.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. I think that was more we just invited ourselves for
That's
a fish
fine.
fry.
More the merrier.
My blade's just not quick change.
Your blade what?
It's not quick change. I have to take my mower deck on and then shove the
He
blade on.
needs a 1025R.
I hear you.
He would be happier. You would be happier.
Happier.
You would never see me.
That would make you happier. Christy, I think we got about sold.
Probably, yeah. I hear there needs to be a bathroom remodel first.
Oh.
That's what she told me. I got it on video.
Bathroom remodel.
You remodeled the bathroom. I don't know which one, but you might get a tractor.
What are you doing out here, Ken, if that's all it takes?
Yeah.
It's always something. Oh, this will make a huge difference as far as just mowing.
Yeah.
Tim, if you had a bigger trailer, you could have brought Johnny too.
If you make bigger trailers and you want them shown on Tractor Time with Tim, let us know. The big stump bested us.
Well, I didn't know you'd try, but it was a valiant effort, that's for sure.
We didn't really try. I'm convinced, absolutely convinced we could get it out. We'd have to go down about that far to get him out and work. It'd probably take another hour and a half from here, at least. And if it were mine, I'd do it, right? Because I'd do it even if I couldn't get it all done one night. I'd play with it until I got it out.
Or we could pay somebody $500.
Yeah, they wanted $500 to grind that out.
So the stump bested us, but on the other hand, we did what you were aiming for, right, Ken?
Yeah, more so. I didn't know there was so many little stumps in my yard.
Yeah.
Casey found stumps I didn't know existed.
Yep.
But we keep rooting around till we find something. That's just usually the way we work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got those roots that were on the surface, and if you'll take your little tractor blade now and get that smoothed out. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time on Tractor Time with Tim.
You got something growing on it.
What is that?
Well, it's some kind of a fungus, a spore. I don't know what you would call it.
Catrio, that's for you. You like the sciencey stuff.
If it was chicken of the woods, we could eat it. But
I don't think I've ever heard of that. Chicken of the woods.
chicken of the woods, yeah.